Buckle up, because the EV world is about to explode. While Tesla's been busy ruling the headlines, Toyota's been quietly building something behind the scenes. And now, they've dropped a $13,000 electric SUV that's shaking the entire market. Elon Musk isn't laughing this time, because this could be the first real threat to Tesla's throne. But here's the twist: this isn't just about cars. It's about two rival philosophies colliding: speed versus patience, chaos versus discipline. And what Toyota just revealed might prove that slow and steady really does win the race. Before Toyota dropped this bombshell, their history with Tesla was anything but ordinary. Back in 2010, the two automakers looked like the dream team of the century. Toyota, the master of reliability, and Tesla, the rebel rewriting the rules of the road. Toyota even invested $50 million into Tesla and handed over one of its prized factories in California. It was the perfect marriage of old-school craftsmanship and Silicon Valley ambition.
The result?
The 2012 RAV4 EV, a car that combined Toyota's practicality with Tesla's electric powertrain. It sounded unstoppable, until it wasn't. Behind the scenes, the partnership started to fall apart fast. Toyota's engineers, known for their precision and safety-first mindset, clashed with Tesla's move fast and break things attitude. What was supposed to be collaboration turned into chaos. Designs were scrapped, meetings got heated, and egos clashed. In the end, the RAV4 EV was a flop, barely selling a few thousand units before quietly disappearing. By 2014, the relationship had completely melted down. Toyota began selling off its Tesla shares, and the two sides started trading public jabs. Elon Musk mocked Toyota's obsession with hydrogen fuel cells, calling them fool cells, and branding the tech incredibly dumb.
Toyota didn't stay quiet.
Bob Carter, one of their top executives, fired back, defending hydrogen as the smarter long-term bet and warning Musk not to underestimate Toyota's patience. It wasn't just a war of words. It was a battle of visions. Tesla wanted to conquer the world with pure electric power. Toyota believed in balance, hybrids, hydrogen, and efficiency over hype. And while Musk charged ahead, Toyota stepped back into the shadows, quietly planning their next move. They weren't rushing to win headlines. They were waiting for the perfect time to strike.
And that time is now.
After years of silence, Toyota has finally fired back, and the world wasn't ready for it. At the 2024 Beijing Auto Show, Toyota didn't just show up, they stole the entire spotlight. With the world's media watching, they unveiled not one, but two new fully electric vehicles, the BZ3C and the BZ3X, sleek, powerful, and shockingly affordable. But the real showstopper? The BZ3X. It's Toyota's bold leap into the next era of electric vehicles, and this time, they didn't come to play. Production kicked off on March 3, 2025, in China, a strategic move that lets Toyota scale fast while keeping prices unbelievably low. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Toyota didn't go at it alone. They teamed up with China's GAC Group, one of the most efficient auto manufacturers in the world. Together, they built a machine that combines Toyota's legendary reliability with China's ultra-cost-efficient production system.
The result?
A family-sized electric SUV that's both cutting-edge and affordable, something Tesla hasn't managed to pull off yet. And just like that, Toyota's comeback wasn't just about building another EV. It was about rewriting the rules of the entire industry. But this is just the start, because when the world saw the BZ3X's price tag, jaws hit the floor. When Toyota revealed the price, the room went silent. Reporters leaned forward, cameras zoomed in, and the announcement echoed like a thunderclap: $13,000. Yes, you heard that right. A fully electric SUV, built by Toyota, for less than the cost of a used Honda Civic. At first, people thought it was a typo. But Toyota confirmed it. This wasn't a joke or a stripped-down prototype. The BZ3X is real, fully loaded, and ready to hit the streets. That one number, $13,000, shattered everything the industry thought it knew about EV pricing. How could Toyota possibly pull this off? It wasn't magic, it was strategy. Instead of relying on expensive imports or Western supply chains, Toyota built the BZ3X from the ground up using locally sourced components and a China-first production strategy. By cutting shipping costs and partnering with GAC for ultra-efficient battery manufacturing, Toyota slashed costs by more than 40%. And yet, the quality didn't drop. In fact, early reviews claim the BZ3X feels more solid than some Teslas.
The ride? Quiet. The design? Minimalist but sharp. And the tech?
Everything you'd expect from Toyota: smooth, reliable, and built to last. This wasn't just a car launch. It was a declaration: the electric revolution doesn't have to be expensive. But as the world started buzzing about Toyota's pricing bombshell, one question kept echoing everywhere. If they can make a $13,000 EV, what's stopping Tesla? When the $13,000 price hit global headlines, Tesla's headquarters went into overdrive. Internally, there was one word flying around: impossible. How could Toyota, the same company critics said was too slow for the EV race, suddenly undercut Tesla by nearly 70%? For years, Elon Musk positioned Tesla as the symbol of electric innovation: fast, futuristic, and far ahead of the competition. But Toyota just flipped the script. Their low-cost EV wasn't just competition, it was proof that the electric future didn't need to cost $40,000. And here's where it gets even more complicated. Musk's entire strategy depends on high-performance vehicles, long-range, premium builds that justify their price. But Toyota went in the opposite direction: mass accessibility. While Tesla was building dream cars, Toyota was building cars for everyone. Behind closed doors, analysts began whispering that this could be Tesla's worst nightmare, not because Toyota outperformed them, but because they outsmarted them. For years, Musk mocked Toyota's slow, hybrid-first strategy.
But now, that patience paid off.
While Tesla was burning cash scaling factories across continents, Toyota quietly built supply chains that were lean, local, and brutally efficient. And just like that, the giant that everyone thought was asleep woke up. But this was only the beginning. Because what Toyota revealed next didn't just threaten Tesla's prices, it targeted Tesla's technology itself. Here's the real twist. Toyota's price wasn't the only thing that shocked the world, it was how they made it possible. Because deep inside that $13,000 SUV lies the secret to Toyota's comeback: solid-state battery technology. For years, Tesla dominated the EV world with lithium-ion cells, powerful, yes, but expensive, heavy, and prone to overheating. Toyota, meanwhile, was quietly working in silence. They invested billions into something Musk once called too complex to commercialize. But now, it's real. Toyota's new solid-state batteries charge in minutes, last twice as long, and don't rely on rare lithium supplies. They're smaller, safer, and most importantly, cheaper. That one innovation turned the economics of EVs upside down. And here's where things get wild: Toyota isn't stopping there. They've already filed over 1,300 patents related to solid-state battery tech, locking in their dominance before others can even catch up. Industry insiders are calling it the quiet coup, the move that could dethrone Tesla not just in sales, but in technology leadership. Tesla might have the fastest cars, but Toyota now holds the most powerful advantage: scalability. They don't need to chase luxury buyers. They can reach the millions who've been waiting for an EV they can actually afford. And as the news spread, global automakers started panicking. If Toyota's solid-state batteries hit full-scale production, every EV price chart we know today becomes irrelevant. But that wasn't the only secret hiding behind Toyota's grand comeback, because their entire approach to EV manufacturing is something Tesla never saw coming. While the world was obsessing over speed, power, and range, Toyota was playing a completely different game. Their secret weapon wasn't just the battery, it was patience. See, while Tesla rushed to dominate headlines, Toyota spent years perfecting the foundation. They invested quietly in hybrid technology, mastering the art of balancing efficiency and cost. Every Prius sold over the past 2 decades wasn't just a car, it was a training ground. Each model helped Toyota refine their energy management systems, battery cooling tech, and mass production methods. So when the time came to go all electric, they didn't need to start from scratch, they already had the blueprint. They just upgraded it. Instead of gambling billions on gigafactories before demand caught up, Toyota waited for the perfect moment, when EV tech was mature, battery costs dropped, and infrastructure began catching up. Now they're entering the race with full momentum, and no debt chains slowing them down. This slow-burn strategy is what makes Toyota so dangerous to Tesla. While Musk was sprinting, Toyota was pacing, and in the long game of global manufacturing, it's the marathon runner who wins. And there's one more layer to their plan that nobody saw coming. Because Toyota isn't just building cars, they're building control. Their new partnerships across Asia give them near total command of the EV supply chain, from raw materials to chip production. That means when others struggle with shortages, Toyota keeps rolling.
The message is clear.
While Tesla was trying to disrupt the system, Toyota was becoming the system. But even that wasn't the final move, because what Toyota is preparing next could change not just the EV market, but the future of the entire energy industry. Toyota isn't just competing with Tesla on price or tech, they're redefining the rules of the game. With the BZ3X, they proved they can make an affordable, high-tech EV. But the bigger play is control over energy itself. Solid-state batteries, mass production efficiency, and partnerships across Asia give Toyota an edge that goes beyond cars. They're positioning themselves as a global energy powerhouse, capable of supplying batteries not only for their vehicles but potentially for homes, fleets, and even energy grids. Elon Musk might be the face of electric disruption, but Toyota has something Tesla doesn't: patience, reliability, and scale. While Tesla focuses on high-end markets and headline-grabbing launches, Toyota quietly ensures that when the world is ready for mass EV adoption, they will dominate, not by flashy PR, but by sheer capability. And here's the kicker: insiders say Tesla's leadership team is quietly scrambling. Musk himself reportedly expressed frustration over Toyota's calculated, methodical approach. He's fast, bold, and disruptive, but Toyota? They're unstoppable once momentum is on their side. The BZ3X is only the beginning. This is Toyota sending a message: the EV revolution isn't about being first, it's about being ready. And they've been preparing for decades. If you thought the EV battle was just between high-tech startups and flashy supercars, think again. Toyota is proving that slow, steady, and strategically brilliant might just beat raw speed and hype, and the world is watching closely to see what comes next. Even the most brilliant strategy hits walls, and Toyota's BZ3X is no exception. Right now, this game-changing SUV is cruising only in China, and for good reason. Exporting it to the US or Europe isn't as simple as shipping containers. First, there are tariffs. As of April 2025, US tariffs on Chinese imports reach up to 145%. That means a $13,000 SUV could suddenly cost double once it lands in America. In Europe, tariffs are lower but still hefty, around 25 to 30%, which would push prices well beyond Toyota's affordable for everyone goal. Then there's regulation. Crash safety tests, battery certifications, software compliance, and autonomous driving approvals are all strict and varied across countries. Europe, for example, has each nation enforcing its own standards. Emissions, electronics, and even lane assist systems differ from Germany to Italy. Adapting the BZ3X for these markets isn't just costly, it's time-consuming. Toyota would need to redesign key components, tweak software, and possibly even modify the battery architecture to meet local rules. That could delay the launch by months, maybe even years. But here's the thing: Toyota isn't new to global challenges. They've launched vehicles in dozens of countries before, navigating complex regulations and still maintaining their reputation for reliability. If there's demand, they know how to adapt. For now, the BZ3X remains China's best-kept secret. But make no mistake, Toyota is quietly working on bringing this EV to the rest of the world, and when they do, it could shake the global market to its core. Toyota isn't stopping at China. Behind the scenes, they're planning a worldwide EV strategy designed to dominate markets quietly but decisively. The BZ3X may be the first salvo, but it's far from the final one. Remember the Prius? When it launched in 1997, few people believed a hybrid could succeed globally. Gas was cheap, and skepticism was high. But Toyota persisted. They refined, improved, and adapted their cars to meet local needs, eventually turning the Prius into a global phenomenon. Now, Toyota is using the same playbook for electric vehicles. The BZ4X, specifically designed for the US and European markets, is on its way. They're planning to adjust features, safety systems, and performance specs to meet local regulations, ensuring that affordability doesn't come at the expense of compliance or quality. The genius of Toyota's approach is scale and timing. While competitors scramble to balance production, logistics, and demand, Toyota can leverage its established supply chains and decades of experience. They're ready to roll EVs out globally without the chaos that sometimes plagues newer players. For Tesla and other automakers, this is a wake-up call. Toyota isn't just entering the EV race, they're methodically positioning themselves to lead it. By the time competitors react, Toyota will have already captured hearts, minds, and market share across continents. And as Toyota quietly perfects this plan, the question on everyone's mind grows louder. When the BZ3X finally lands in the US and Europe, will Tesla be ready? Or has Toyota already pulled ahead in a race no one saw coming? Step inside the BZ3X, and you quickly realize Toyota isn't just building an affordable EV, they're building a technological powerhouse. From the moment you slide into the driver's seat, you're greeted by a cockpit that feels like the future without being overwhelming. The 14.6-inch central touchscreen is voice-activated, giving you effortless control of navigation, music, and climate. But Toyota didn't stop there. They kept physical buttons for key functions, solving one of the biggest complaints drivers have about touchscreen-only systems. Under the hood, the BZ3X is loaded with advanced driving assistance tech. A full LiDAR system scans the environment with millions of laser pulses every second, mapping obstacles, pedestrians, and road signs in real time. Combine that with 11 high-definition cameras and 27 sensors, and the SUV can handle lane changes, parking, and emergency braking almost autonomously. Even Tesla's autopilot faces a challenge here. Toyota's system is designed to detect hazards in fog, darkness, and challenging city streets, making it feel safer and more reliable for families. And it's not just about avoiding collisions. Toyota designed this system to learn over time, adapting to traffic patterns, driving behavior, and even weather conditions. What Tesla does with software updates, Toyota is achieving with a combination of hardware precision and smart AI integration. The BZ3X proves one thing: affordability doesn't mean compromise. Toyota managed to pack high-end tech into a budget-friendly price, creating an SUV that rivals premium EVs in functionality, while still being accessible to everyday buyers. But tech isn't the only area where Toyota is taking the lead. Next, we'll dive into the family-friendly design and practicality that makes this SUV a true game-changer. The BZ3X isn't just smart, it's built for real life. Toyota knows that EV buyers aren't just tech enthusiasts. Many are families who need space, comfort, and reliability every single day. Step inside, and the first thing you notice is the roomy cabin. There's enough space for kids, groceries, sports gear, or even a weekend camping trip. The foldable rear seats and adjustable armrests make hauling cargo effortless, while clever storage compartments hide away clutter so the cabin stays neat and organized. Toyota also solved one of the biggest pain points in modern EVs: user interface design. Gone are the days of digging through confusing menus while driving. The BZ3X keeps the touchscreen for advanced features but adds intuitive physical buttons for climate control, audio, and navigation shortcuts. Families can stay connected and comfortable without distraction, a subtle but huge difference in real-world usability. Comfort extends beyond seating. The cabin features adjustable ambient lighting in 32 colors, a panoramic sunroof, and ergonomic materials that make even long drives enjoyable. It's a compact SUV, but it feels spacious, cozy, and thoughtfully designed for everyday adventures. And while comfort is key, Toyota hasn't forgotten style. From bold exterior colors like gold, pink, and silver to interior accents that feel modern yet practical, the BZ3X proves that affordable doesn't mean boring. It's a car that checks every box: smart, spacious, and stylish, all without breaking the bank. Next, we'll break down the charging, range, and everyday usability, showing how Toyota makes EV ownership stress-free for families and commuters alike. A great EV isn't just about looks or tech, it's about how it fits into your daily life. Toyota clearly understood this when designing the BZ3X. Let's start with range. The base model, priced at just $13,800, can travel an impressive 276 miles in a single charge, more than enough for daily commutes, school runs, or weekend road trips. Opt for the premium trims, and that range stretches to 379 miles, rivaling much pricier EVs on the market. Charging is fast and convenient too. The BZ3X supports rapid charging, going from 30% to 80% in just 24 minutes, quicker than most pit stops. For overnight home charging, a full battery takes about 10 hours, so you can wake up to a fully charged SUV every morning. But Toyota didn't stop at just range and speed. They focused on practical usability. The placement of ports, intuitive charging indicators, and easy-to-use app integrations make it simple for anyone, even first-time EV owners, to plug in and hit the road without stress. Everyday usability extends to driving comfort as well. The BZ3X handles city streets and highways effortlessly, with smooth acceleration, quiet cabins, and adaptive suspension for a relaxed ride. Families and commuters alike can enjoy a car that feels familiar yet futuristic. Toyota has made it clear: EVs don't have to be complicated, expensive, or inconvenient. With the BZ3X, they've built a vehicle that seamlessly fits into real life, affordable, reliable, and stress-free. Next, we'll explore Toyota's sustainability edge, revealing why their choice of batteries isn't just cheaper, it's smarter, cleaner, and more ethical than most competitors. Toyota's BZ3X isn't just affordable and practical, it's environmentally smart. One of the biggest challenges in EV manufacturing has been the ethical and environmental cost of batteries. Traditional lithium-ion batteries rely heavily on cobalt and nickel, which come with serious problems: dangerous mining conditions, child labor concerns, and environmental damage like water pollution and deforestation.
Toyota's solution?
Lithium iron phosphate, LFP batteries. These use iron, a material that's abundant, cheap, and environmentally safer. By switching to LFP, Toyota not only cuts costs but also avoids the ethical and ecological pitfalls that have plagued other EV makers.
But there's more.
LFP batteries are more durable and stable than standard lithium-ion cells. They're less prone to overheating and can endure more charge cycles, meaning your BZ3X battery lasts longer, performs reliably, and reduces waste over time. In a world increasingly focused on sustainability, this gives Toyota a huge competitive advantage. They're delivering EVs that are affordable, technologically advanced, and aligned with global demands for cleaner, safer, and more ethical energy solutions. The BZ3X shows that going green doesn't have to come with a massive price tag. Toyota has proven that sustainability and affordability can coexist, setting a new benchmark for the industry. If there was ever a moment that sent shockwaves through the EV industry, it was Toyota revealing the BZ3X's price. Starting at $13,000, the base model instantly became the cheapest fully electric SUV on the planet. And that's not a stripped-down version. It's packed with tech, comfort, and safety features that rival far pricier EVs. Want something a little fancier? Toyota offers the 430 Air Plus for $13,800, the 520 Pro Plus for $20,000, and the top-tier 620 Max for $27,000. Each trim adds features, larger batteries, and longer driving ranges, giving buyers options without ever breaking the bank. Compare this to Tesla's most affordable Model 3, priced at $35,000. Or consider other mainstream EVs, often costing $30,000 to $45,000 just to match Toyota's base functionality. Suddenly, Toyota isn't just competing, they're redefining what affordable EV means. And the industry is watching in disbelief. Analysts and insiders are scrambling to adjust their projections. Can Tesla cut prices without losing margin? Can other automakers scale production efficiently enough to compete? Toyota's bold pricing strategy has created a ripple effect that could reshape global EV markets. But affordability is only one part of the story. While Toyota undercuts competitors on price, they're also raising the bar on quality, technology, and sustainability. This isn't just a car launch, it's a wake-up call for the entire industry. Next, we'll explore Section 15, Elon Musk Reacts, where we dive into Tesla's response and the tension building behind closed doors. When news of the BZ3X's $13,000 price spread across the globe, it wasn't just EV enthusiasts who took notice. Tesla headquarters reportedly went into high alert. For years, Elon Musk had positioned Tesla as the undisputed king of EVs, the company setting the benchmark for innovation, speed, and desirability. Suddenly, Toyota had rewritten the rules, and Musk noticed. Insiders reveal that Musk was both shocked and frustrated. The BZ3X wasn't just cheap, it was technologically advanced, loaded with family-friendly features, and sustainable with LFP batteries. It challenged Tesla's dominance on multiple fronts simultaneously: price, tech, and ethics. Reports suggest that during a private conversation with Toyota's CEO, Koji Sato, Musk tried to brush off Toyota's innovations.
But Sato had other plans.
Calmly and strategically, he laid out why Toyota's patient, methodical approach gave them a hidden edge. Sato highlighted their solid-state battery tech, mass production efficiency, and decades of experience in hybrids, all converging to make Toyota a serious contender. Musk wasn't thrilled. Sources say the Tesla team scrambled to recalculate production strategies, pricing models, and market projections. Suddenly, Tesla's luxury-first, high-margin approach faced a direct challenge from a company that built affordability and reliability into its DNA. The EV world was watching. For the first time, a mass-market EV from a traditional automaker wasn't just a rumor, it was a real threat to Tesla's throne. And Musk knew it. Toyota's secret weapon isn't just clever pricing or sleek design, it's solid-state battery technology, and it's turning heads across the EV world. Unlike traditional lithium-ion batteries, which rely on liquid electrolytes, solid-state batteries use solid materials to transport ions.
The result?
Faster charging, higher energy density, and significantly longer lifespan. Imagine going from 0 to full in minutes instead of hours, with a battery that lasts twice as long as conventional EV cells. But the advantages don't stop at speed and longevity. Solid-state batteries are safer, far less prone to overheating, and more compact, freeing up interior space without sacrificing performance. Plus, they don't rely heavily on nickel or cobalt, avoiding the ethical and environmental issues that plague other EV makers. Toyota isn't just experimenting here, they've invested billions in R&D and filed over 1,300 patents, making it clear they intend to dominate the solid-state battery space before anyone else can catch up. Industry insiders call it a quiet revolution. Tesla may have led the EV race with hype and fast cars, but Toyota's solid-state tech could redefine the rules entirely. Cheaper, safer, longer-lasting batteries mean mass-market EVs suddenly become feasible at a fraction of the price. This is the tech that allows a $13,000 BZ3X to feel premium, futuristic, and reliable, all at once. Even the most revolutionary EV faces real-world hurdles, and for Toyota's BZ3X, the biggest challenges lie outside China. Right now, the BZ3X is only available in China, where production costs are low and the $13,000 price tag is unbeatable. But exporting it to the US or Europe isn't that simple. First, there are tariffs. In the US, Chinese imports now face tariffs as high as 145%, which could nearly double the SUV's price once it hits American soil. Europe isn't far behind, with tariffs ranging from 25% to 30%, forcing Toyota to reconsider whether their affordable pricing model could survive abroad. Then come regulations. Crash safety standards, battery certifications, and autonomous driving rules differ across countries. Europe alone has multiple standards for electronics, emissions, and lane assist systems. To comply, Toyota would need to redesign key components, tweak software, and adjust safety systems, which could take months or even years. Yet, Toyota has a track record of overcoming regulatory challenges. From the Prius to the RAV4, they've adapted vehicles globally while maintaining reliability and efficiency. If there's enough demand, Toyota has the experience, resources, and strategy to bring the BZ3X to Western markets, though it won't be overnight. For now, China is their proving ground, the place to refine production, perfect technology, and build momentum. But make no mistake, Toyota plans to expand globally, and when they do, the EV market will feel the impact. One of Toyota's biggest advantages in the EV race isn't flashy tech or bold marketing, it's alliances built over decades. Take their partnership with China's GAC Group, which began back in 2004. This relationship is more than a manufacturing agreement, it's a strategic powerhouse. By teaming up with GAC, Toyota can mass-produce the BZ3X at incredibly low costs, maintaining quality without inflating prices. That's how they can sell a $13,000 EV without sacrificing tech, safety, or comfort. But it's not just about China. Toyota has cultivated global alliances with suppliers, battery manufacturers, and tech firms that allow them to control the supply chain from raw materials to finished vehicles. This ensures they aren't caught off guard by shortages or price spikes, a vulnerability that has plagued other automakers, including Tesla. Strategic partnerships also mean faster innovation. Toyota leverages external expertise for battery tech, autonomous systems, and AI while integrating it into their tried-and-true production methods. This synergy lets them roll out cutting-edge EVs without the risk of costly missteps. In short, Toyota's alliances are their secret weapon. While other automakers scramble to secure parts and scale production, Toyota already has the network, experience, and control to dominate efficiently. Toyota's BZ3X isn't just a car, it's a shockwave hitting the entire EV industry. Competitors aren't just noticing the price, they're realizing Toyota has rewritten the rules for affordability, tech, and sustainability all at once. Tesla, for example, faces pressure on multiple fronts. Musk's high-margin, luxury-first approach suddenly looks vulnerable. The BZ3X proves you don't need flashy branding to win hearts. A smart, reliable, and affordable EV can steal market share just as effectively. Other automakers are scrambling too. Companies that rely on nickel-heavy batteries or expensive production methods are forced to rethink pricing, supply chains, and battery choices. Toyota's use of LFP and solid-state batteries sets a new benchmark for cost efficiency and sustainability. But it's not just about technology or price. Toyota's patient, methodical strategy, decades of experience in hybrids, decades refining reliability, gives them a hidden advantage. While some EV makers focus on hype and speed, Toyota focuses on long-term dominance.
The result?
A ripple effect across the global market. Analysts predict price adjustments, accelerated EV launches, and new partnerships as competitors try to keep up. Toyota isn't just playing the game, they're changing the rules, forcing Tesla and others to adapt or risk losing their lead. The rise of Toyota's BZ3X raises a bigger question: what truly defines the future of EVs? Speed, hype, or strategy? Tesla revolutionized the industry with rapid innovation, flashy designs, and bold marketing. Musk became the face of disruption, a symbol of speed and daring. But Toyota shows there's another path, one of patience, precision, and strategic planning. By carefully designing the BZ3X for affordability, sustainability, and reliability, Toyota isn't just competing, they're redefining what mass-market EVs can be. They're proving that success doesn't always require being first or loud. Sometimes, slow and steady wins the long game. And this battle isn't just about two companies. The BZ3X sends a message to the entire auto industry: EVs must be accessible, ethical, and reliable. Other automakers will have to adapt, lower prices, improve tech, and rethink sustainability. This could mean cheaper, smarter, greener EVs for everyone, from first-time drivers to families looking for safe, practical vehicles. For consumers, the story is clear. The EV revolution isn't a distant future, it's here, and it's evolving rapidly. Toyota's patient strategy may challenge assumptions, force innovation, and reshape the global market. So, who will lead the EV world in the next decade? The disruptors who race ahead, or the strategists who perfect every detail? One thing is certain, Toyota's quiet revolution is just getting started, and the next few years will decide the future of transportation itself. Toyota's BZ3X isn't just another electric SUV, it's a game-changer. Affordable, packed with cutting-edge tech, family-friendly and sustainable, it proves that innovation doesn't always need to be flashy. While Tesla dazzles with speed and hype, Toyota quietly perfects reliability, efficiency, and affordability. Their LFP and solid-state batteries, combined with decades of hybrid experience, position them to challenge the entire EV industry. For consumers, this is exciting. Affordable EVs with long range, fast charging, and advanced features are finally within reach. For competitors, it's a wake-up call. The race isn't just about who's first, it's about who can balance tech, ethics, and strategy to dominate in the long run. The EV future isn't coming, it's already here. And Toyota's quiet revolution might just reshape the roads, the market, and the way we think about electric vehicles forever.
So, what's your take?
Is Toyota leading the EV world, or is Tesla still king? One thing is certain, the battle for the EV throne is only just beginning.